Hello, I have a special gift for you today. Becky Howell has offered to tell a story with us, and then we have a challenge for you. And I love this particular story. Becky often tells stories that have hard parts where bad things can happen and then good things happen. And I think it's really nice in a story to hear about the challenges that we face as people, as well as how we overcome those challenges. So, are you ready? Here's a story about a wolf and some kids. Hint, kids is another name for a little goat.
Hi, everybody. I'm here to tell you a story. Angelina and I have decided to collaborate today. And so I'm trying this on a new device and I am not sure exactly where I'm supposed to look. So if I look like I'm looking around the room and not looking at you, that's why. I would like to tell you today the story of the wolf and the kids. Once upon a time, there was a mother goat and she had 7 children. And she had to go to the market. And so she told her children, I'm going to the market. Be careful. Do not open the door for anyone or let them in. And she went off to the market. And she had not been gone very long when who should come knock at the door but the wolf. And the wolf said, children, let me in. Because he had seen their mother going to the market. And they said, oh, we are not supposed to open the door to anyone but our mother. And so the wolf went away and came back just a little bit later and knocked on the door again. Knock, knock, knock. And the little wolf said, and the little goats said, yes? And he said, children, it is your mother. I am home. And the little goats said, you don't sound like our mother at all. You're not our mother. Go away. We're not letting you in. Well, the wolf was not so easily blown off, and so he walked a little ways away and found some honey and swallowed it and came back and knocked on the door again. Hello, children, it is your mother. Please let me in. And the little kids, which is what you call little goats, the little kids all looked and said, that sounds like our mother. Let's open the door. And then one of them saw the wolf's black paw up on the edge and said, oh, that's not our mother after all. And they didn't let him in. Well, the wolf was smart. So he went and he put flour on his paws so they would look like the mother goat's paws. And came back again, swallowed a little more honey. And the little kids said, hello, who is it? And they said, children, it's your mother. I'm home. Please let me in. And the little kids said, show us your paws, mother. And so the wolf held up its paws and they were all white. And the little kids said, oh, it is our mother. It is our mother. And they opened the door. And the wolf said, oh, yay, I'm here to eat you all. And he started to chase them. And they ran and they hid as quickly as they could. And one hid in the bed and another hid in the kitchen. And another hid in the oven. And one hid in the wash basin. And one hid under the table. And another hid in the toy box. And the little teeniest one hid in the grandfather clock. Well, the wolf looked through the house and first looked under the covers of the bed and swallowed the first little kid, and then looked in the kitchen, found the second one, swallowed him. Then looked in the oven and saw the third one, swallowed that one whole. Found one under the table, swallowed that one. Found one in the wash basin, swallowed that one. Found one in the toy box, swallowed that one. Then he looked and looked and looked and saw no more little kids. And so he went off and he went down to the river, and he was so full with all those little kids in his stomach, he fell fast asleep. Meanwhile, the mother goat came home and she saw the door open and she saw that her children were gone, and she started to feel very anxious, and she called them each by name. And when she got to the youngest one, she called his name. She heard him say, it's okay, mother, here I am in the bottom of the grandfather clock. And she opened it up and there he was, and he told her everything that had happened. And she said, get my scissors, and my sewing thread and come with me. And they marched off until they found the wolf asleep by the river. She very carefully cut open the wolf's stomach, and out came all the 6 kids. And then she very carefully found 6 big, huge rocks. She put them in the fox's stomach so he wouldn't notice that the kids were gone, and sewed him up. And when he woke up, he was so thirsty from his meal, he went to the river and he fell in and was never seen again. And that is the story of the wolf and the little kids.
What do you think? I loved the story. So here's your challenge. How can you use some of the supplies that you have in your house to act out this story or a story similar? So remember some of the supplies we have in the studio? There's our central supply cabinet. I pulled out, many of us have these, they're little lunch bags, and they make great habits. So if you put eyes right on the front, there's a mouth. Hello, hello, open the door, open the door. That could be my wolf. And I also did a funny little drawing of what could be a goat. Here's a popsicle stick. We could put some glue on the popsicle stick and turn that into a wacky little stick puppet. You can also make a mask so that you can act out the parts of the story. Don't worry, it's just me. So today I'm not telling you how to make all those things because you have a great imagination and you make wonderful things all on your own. So show me what you make and tell your story.